Hello friends, welcome to Oscar and Masha channel, holiday edition. Today we're going to share with you our favorite races, what we want to run, maybe not today, but one day. Let's get in! It's okay? Try to wait people. Hello friends again! We are in Brazil today, which is a super special place for me. It's the first time I'm here, but I always dreamed to come here because of some soap opera what I saw with my mom when I was a kid. But I think it's a perfect place for us to discuss our dream races, what we want to do one day. Let's get started by the road races. For me, it will be only a marathon distance races because I think if you're dreaming, you should dream big. And my list started by... Surprisingly, there is no much of the big city marathon in my list. The first one actually will be the one of those. It's a New York City marathon. I think lots of runners really dream about this one, but I hope one day to be able to do though. And it's also the one which you don't need to qualify for, which is always great when you're a slow runner. The number two, it's maybe not so famous one, but it's the name of Clair de Lune or something like that. I will put the name here below. Why I'm interested in it? Because it's around the Lac d'Annecy. It's a lake in the Annecy, the French city, and it's held in the night, which I think the both is kind of unique and interesting things to do in a life. It's in May, that's why this year I'm not really gonna do so. It's too short, but maybe the next year I will do this one. And I also have a friend who is dreaming about this one as well. And the third and the last one will be Niskan, because I think this one is also has a perfect location. It's in November, which I hope it will be not so hot and not so cold, because as you know, in the French Riviera, it's always a good weather. True. And that's of my top three. And now it's time to talk about the cherry on the top of the cake, the trail races. And I also have three of them, which is not really ranking, but just the three races that I really want to do. It's kind of biased because it's all of them right now. It's a UTMB circle and they're all located in the Alps. But anyway, that's what I really want to do. And I hope I will be able to collect all of three in my heart. The first will be the Eiger 101, which you might think I already ran there, the event, but it's not the same. Actually, the 101 is the one that I really want to do. And actually, that's the reason why I'm coming there every year, trying to test the different formats of the races, trying to prepare myself for the Queen race. This year, we're going back to Eiger to run 35 kilometers for me and 16 for Oscar. Trying to test another one, and maybe starting for the next year I will apply for the lottery because you know, yeah, so many people want to run this one as well. Let's go. The number two for me will be Lavarada race. It's been in my list for a long time, and already the previous year I tried to enter the lottery and it always was negative for me. And if you didn't know, after the 2 years of trying, the third year you have the automatic entry and you can choose your race. That's why. But we talk about this a little bit later in the season. Will be a bit of surprise. And the third race in my list is actually not surprising at all for anyone who is running on the trails. It's UTMB, the 100-mile race around Mont Blanc. I'm definitely not ready right now to tackle this race. My body is not there and my mind is not ready for the 100-mile distance. But since the average age of the runners is around 40, I think I still have a few years to prepare myself, as well as waiting for the lottery be in my favor. But we will see. Maybe one day you'll see this video on this channel. And right now it's time for Oscar to talk about his favorite races.
Hi there, I'm Oscar, and we are in the special place in Brazil. And so now I'm gonna talk about my best races that I want to do, like my dream race. And the thing is, I'm not as athletic as Masha is right now, and with my injury, I don't have exactly the most, like enthusiastic point of view about racing because I have so much pain just from walking. But I need to have goals. Everyone needs to have goals, and they need to be realistic and cute. So I want to talk about 3 trail races that I want to do. They're not going to be like 100 kilometers, it's going to be like 40, 50, but it should be very good. And now the first one is going to be the Paraty in Brazil. It's an expensive one, so I'm not sure I'm going to make it like in the next 4 or 5 years, but I have time to save up money. And this is because just it's so far away and I never thought I would be able to just go to Brazil even to visit, which is now the case. So the next big event will be running here for 40 kilometers in the forest. And the second one is going to be in the south of France, in Nice. I am doing this one this year, so I'm really excited about it. And the thing is, I saw Masha doing it for the first time like 2 or 3 years ago, I can't even remember. And it inspired me to run with her. So to me, it would be symbolic that I could do the same as her. So that's why I want to do this one. Yeah. And the third one is the Transvulcania. This one is in the Canary Islands. And the thing about this one is that it goes from the beach all the way up a volcano. And you also go through some astrophysical points of view to look at the space. So it's very, very interesting and very cool. And I'm hoping that I can do that one as well, just to visit the area and to be able to run there. Also, 40, 50 kilometers. I'm not planning to do more than that because even 20 now hurts. So let's see, with time it will be better, and discipline is going to help us reach that goal. And just before I go, there you go.
And that's it for this video.
Thank you for watching and being with us today. We hope you enjoyed, and
See you in the next video.
maybe it's going to be one of those races.
Yeah, probably.
One day.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Bye.
The wind is amazing.
Bye.
Bye.
So that's why I want to do this one.